Good morning, classmates. Good morning, group members of Group 1. My name is Alpha Ali from UMGC, University of Maryland Global Campus. There are 670 capstone for the Master on Data Analytics. So this is presentation 1. So I'm doing presentation 1 to send it to my group, which is Group 1. My presentation is about telecommunication customer churn. Um, the telecommunication customer churn is a known issue for telecommunication companies. So the project is analyzing how to predict customer churn. So the presentation is going to be in two different sections. The first section is going to be a scope slide. The scope slide consists of identifying the project, why this project is important, what analysis will be performed in this project, what others have done about telco customer churn, result expected and conclusion, key performance indicators. The data set slide, that's going to be the second part of the project, of the presentation. The second part of the presentation is going to be the data set slide. It's consists of overview of the data sets used for the project, description of each data set, justification of data set selection. I will explain why did I select this data set. Identification of the proposed combine of data sets, what different methods are used or can be used to combine data sets. Identifying the project. The data analytics problem that we'll be analyzing this project is customer churn in the telecommunication industry. So churn refers to the rate at which customers discontinue their service with a company. Why this project is important? The problem with customer churn in the telecommunication industry is very important. It's impact the revenue of you know the business industry. So telecommunication companies losing customers, for telecommunication companies, losing customers means not only a loss of immediate revenue but also missed opportunity for upselling and cross-selling. Retaining existing customers is crucial for maintaining a stable revenue stream and maximizing profitability. So the ultimate goal of every company is to make profit. For a telecommunication company, of course, to make profit, we need to have a lot of customers, and we need to keep them. Why this project is important? Continue. In today's highly competitive telecommunication market, customer churn can directly affect a company's market position. Customers have numerous options to choose from. We have multiple telecommunication companies right now, so people are constantly changing, changing company um, according what they need, which one works best for them. You know. So we're gonna continue to talk about why this is important. It's absolutely important because customer churn is important not only from a financial perspective but also from a customer experience standpoint. Churn often occurs as a result of poor customer service. That's for sure. So, from my personal experience, I switched 3 times from one telecommunication company to another. That's just for the telephone company. So, I switched it from one company to another just not because of the money, is because of the service. So, the service and the customer service. Then I switched from the second to the third because of the money that time, because the third company was offering me a best, like a huge promotion that I couldn't turn down. So that's why I had to leave my previous company to go to that one. So what analysis will be performed in this project? In this project, several key analysis will be performed to gain insight. You know, so the analysis will be exploratory data analysis, EDA. Then it's gonna be feature engineering and selection, predictive modeling. Predictive modeling is what we're gonna be doing here. It's gonna be the main focus because the goal of the project is to predict to try to accurately predict churn for telecommunication companies. And we'll have the model evaluation and interpretation. See, so the model we will pick, we want to make sure out of all the models that are available there, this is gonna be the best one to predict customer churn. And we're gonna finish by business insight and recommendation. What we recommend to the telecommunication companies to have more customers and keep their customers, which is their main goal. What others have done about telco customer churn? Several studies and research have been conducted to address the issue already. So those telecommunication companies, they are used to the churn situations. They always trying to figure out ways to mitigate that. So one of the methods that are being used include like machine learning techniques. Machine learning techniques such as logistic regression, decision trees, random forest, super vector machine, neural network, all of these we have used this in this program. I believe it was in Data 640, mainly using SAS. So these are, algorithms that are used a lot to predict, to predict for prediction in general and to predict job, of course. So other techniques such as feature selection technique, are also used, and ensemble methods also are being used, such as bagging, boosting. We saw all those with SAS Enterprise Mind, which I will probably use for my analysis. Not only that, I will use also Python, R, and SAS Enterprise Miner to see which one is the best. Customer behavior analysis. So that also have been done. So a lot of companies trying to analyze the behavior of their customers to see why, what they like the most, try to offer them something they like the most for to keep them, or you know to gain new customers based on what those customers like the most. You know, they use a lot of techniques like data mining techniques. Social network analysis also have been applied. Customer segmentation. Customer segmentation is also another technique that have been already used to try to keep the customers they have and to gain main customers. You know, segmentation based on behavioral characteristics. We have segmentation approaches such as clustering algorithm, to try to keep the customers, try to see what what make them churn, how to avoid that. And segmentation helps also targeting a specific customer group with tailored retention strategies and personalized offers. Customer retention strategies. Various retention strategies have been proposed, including proactive customer service, personalized offers, loyalty programs. If you stay, you have been with us for 1 year, so now we're gonna give you this for free for the next 6 months or for the next year. So all this kind of stuff to keep people, with them. So result expected and conclusion. The result expected for this analysis includes the development of a robust and accurate predictive model, mainly to find the most accurate predictive model for telecommunication companies. So that will help them to predict churn and gain more customers, keep their customers. We expect to uncover valuable insight into customer behavior and preferences through exploratory data analysis. So by examining like the patterns, the trends, correlation in the data, so we will try to find out what's the main factors that push customers to churn and how to mitigate those factors. In conclusion, this project aims to address the crucial issue of telecommunication customer churn by leveraging data analysis and predictive modeling techniques. The result obtained from this project will assist telecom companies in making informed decisions to enhance customer retention and reduce churn, which is the ultimate goal of every telecommunication company. Customer retention, reduce churn, have more customers. It's all about that. Key performance indicators. What are the key performance indicators? So there are a lot of important metrics that help measure the success and progress of a project. In the context of telecommunication customer, of course, churn analysis is the is the one we're looking for. So churn rate. Churn rate, of course, see this guy is saying I quit, so I'm going to another company, So that's not what they want to see. That's not what they want to hear. Somebody calling them say, hey, I'm moving, I'm going to another company. So they want to make sure they do always, everything they can to keep the customers they have. You see, as you can see here, these are pictures from the internet, from online picture to see, to have some visualization of churn rate from 2016 to 2021. New clients, this is a new client, below threshold, renewal basis. So that's and we have another visualization of you know visualization of like churn and customer retention. Yeah, customer retention rate. Customer retention rate is a very important key performance indicator. It measures the percentage of customers that a telecom company is able to retain over a specific period. So, how many months can they retain a customer? How many years? How many decades, if they can they retain a customer? And they will always try to improve what they're doing to retain customers. Predictive accuracy. So this is a very important KPI because when if the companies are able to accurately predict churn, they will be able to mitigate churn. But you need to have very accurate prediction. Customer satisfaction. Of course, this is just the best one. I mean, the number one for me because if the customer is satisfied, there is no need to go somewhere else. They just stay there. Doesn't matter if it's like telephone companies or internet service providers. It's like speaking for myself. If I'm satisfied with this company, the service is good, the customer service is good, the price is correct, I'm gonna just stay. There is no need to switch to go to another one. But if I'm not satisfied, then of course my satisfaction comes first as a customer. Cost of churn. Cost of churn is another one, which is because churn will cost the companies a lot because most of the time they do a lot of promotions, to get new customers. So they're gonna say, okay, I'm gonna give you 50% for the first year, then you're gonna start paying the normal rate. But if after the first year you leave, that's the cost of churn. So it costs them to get new customers, and when those new customers leave, that's also another cost. Dataset slide. So now we're going to move to the dataset slide, which is explaining the datasets. The dataset that have been used for this project. Three datasets were collected on the kaggle.com for this analysis, for this project. So the main dataset is the dataset called telco customer churn. And there are other two data sets that were attached to that one to do this project. So these are the data set. Telecom customer churn, that's the main one, telecom data dictionary, and telecom zip code population. So the main one, telecom customer churn, the variables can be clustered into different categories. Classification level, the churn. This is the main variable. This is our target variable. That's the one we will be working on. That's the one we want to predict. And we want to try to have the most accurate prediction for this one because once we do so, that's going to help the telecommunication companies predict um, to avoid churn. So then we have the customer service book, customer account information, and customer demographic information. Also, the variables of that main data set are here. On the left side, we have the name of the variable. On the right side, we have the description of the variable. On Then we're gonna move on to the other data set called Telecom Data Dictionary. Telecom Data Dictionary is just a data set that was attached to the main one. This is just, let's say you have a customer ID, description of what it does, a unique identification, a unit ID that identifies each customer. If you have, let's say you have a total refund, indicate the customer's total refund, calculated to the end of the quarter specified above, and so on. Then we have telecom zip code population data. This is a very simple one, is the zip code and the population. So each zip code that was used in that main data set, how many people are, how many people in that data set are from that zip code. So that's about it. So justification of the data set selection. So why did I select this data set? Why did I choose to do my project about telecommunication customer churn? It's because, as an information technology specialist, I work a lot with internet service providers. So I work a lot with telephone companies. So I am interested, it's something that, I'm interested on. I know the topic. I'm curious to see what the insight I'm gonna get in this project. What's gonna tell me why people are leaving from one company to another. So identification of the proposed combining of the data set. There are multiple ways of combining data sets. So it all depends on what kind of data are you trying to combine. So let's say joining for example. Um, if you have like common identifier, right, such as customer ID, so using techniques such as SQL, we did that. I think it was there are 630. We used SQL a lot to combine tables. Using join like inner join, left join, or unit. That's a good technique for combining data that has like a common identifier. If you have a data set that has similar structure and variable but represent different time period or subset, using appending or concatenating is the best one. If you have a data set that may contain similar information but at different levels of granularity, using aggregation is the most appropriate. Data blending. If the data set have different variables or structures but share some common attribute, data blending techniques can be employed. Data enrichment. Data enrichment is the most used case when the dataset may not directly overlap or share a common key. However, external data sources or APIs can be leveraged to enrich existing dataset. So this is another method when we have this kind of data. So thank you for watching. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your time to watch the video. I know we are busy with family, work, and this capstone project, but I'm pretty sure we all do a very good job by the end of this class. Thank you so much. This is the end of my recording.